y'all, this brand new neighborhood in Brandon, they have got some wild incentives.
That's right, Jared. They got some crazy incentives right here. What?
This is my part, Charles.
Okay.
I do the intro.
Well, let's get to it.
I do the intro, Charles. You know, we're gonna
fight one day.
We're gonna get to it.
We're gonna be the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson match.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Jake Paul. But listen, y'all, they do have some crazy incentives on here. If you want to know what they are, they're very short-term limited. I'll put a link down there. You can reach out to us. But y'all, we're gonna be looking at 2 houses here today that are not like anything else. I don't think we've showed.
Right. 2 houses.
Nothing. Have we showed anything like this?
No, nothing like this setup with these homes. The craftsman style look, that 2-story house we're gonna get to, and the sidewalks, and even just the whole front look of these homes.
That's right. And you know what? We are going to do this. You can do the first one. I'll do the second one, and y'all can vote. And you tell us who gives you the better tour.
You gonna pay me $20 million?
I don't know. Roll the intro. All right, Charles, you're up. Let's see what you got.
All right, Jared. Well, we are in Collier
Crossing.
Collier. Just rolling off that tongue, Crossing. A brand spanking new development right here in Brandon 39042. As you can tell, they're totally different than anything we've shown you. We got the craftsman style look going on here. We got the sidewalks. There will be a green space over here across the street. And HOA is going to be running about $400 a year. There is no pool plan prior to, but if the HOA gets together and wants one, you will have space for it.
And it'll be right across the street.
Right across the street from this home right here. So, as you can tell, you got your concrete driveway going up to your 2-car garage. We got our board and batten with lights shining down.
Is that front loading too, huh, Charles?
It is front loading. We don't get that very often, do we, Jared?
It's a little different.
We have a nice front porch. We got these tall ceilings. Of course, we got this stained faux shutter. Remember, it doesn't work. With our board and batten here with the light shining up. We got our holes there for venting. We even have this nice detail right here, Jarrett, with some tongue and groove right there.
I do like that. That's
to break it up. Now, these are not solid beams. Come a little closer, Jarrett. As you can see, you've got your material here.
Seam there.
Right there. But it looks great on this front porch with both of them right there. And like I said, you do have a front porch here, which is very nice.
I want to say this front porch is really nice because you got a lot of height here.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
It feels pretty grand.
The height.
Front porch.
And if you kind of think, step back and turn back around a little bit, Jared.
Turn the other way?
No, back around, all the way around. This neighborhood is set up for you to get to know your neighbors, in my opinion. You have small front yards, and you're close to your neighbor. So this is a great place to
less yard
get
to
know
take
your
care
neighbor.
of, Charles.
Come on. Let's
we didn't even talk about the landscaping. Usually you're all over that.
Well, I mean, it's beautiful landscaping. It's lining the sidewalk right here. You got all that. Like I said, you don't have much of a front yard, so very little grass if you don't want to have a lot of maintenance.
All right, let's get on this side.
Real quick, y'all, before we go inside, let me remind you, we are real estate agents here, and we can help you not just on video. We can do it in person. All you got to do is reach out. You can call, text, email. You could even break out that megaphone. And of course, I've got those links right down below so you can book an appointment right on our calendar, and you can get the info on those crazy incentives that they have here in Collier Crossing.
We got our 8-foot door here, 4-panel. This one's a 4-bedroom, 2 baths. We got bedroom number 1 here. We got recessed lighting. We got our crown up top. We got our windows going to the outside. We have our fan. Then we have our closet here. As you can tell, we have carpet in the bedrooms here, in the guest bedrooms.
And we've talked about this before on the channel.
Check out this door, though.
That's solid.
This wood door. We don't get that very often.
We don't.
At this price point. So I think you might be surprised at this price point. Then we have guest bedroom number 2.
Now, back with the carpet in the bedrooms. I was saying, we talked about it before. Some people like the carpet in the bedrooms.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't want the carpet in the bedrooms.
So this one's set up a little different. You got your divider here with your hanging right on either side. Now we're going to go on to our other front guest bedroom here. Like Jarrett was saying in the other one, we do have people say, hey, I actually like carpet in my bedroom because I don't want to step on the
Well, I keep trying to,
floor.
Charles keeps cutting me off, but this is his show, so I'm letting him run with it.
There you go.
But I want to know in the comments, do y'all like carpet in bedrooms or not? That's what I keep trying to get to.
Now, this door is different. It's not like the other door. It looks like the other door, but it's not the other door. Anyway, step over here. They're putting that down there to hold down the threshold because they just probably glued it.
This is another instance of a house being like 99% done.
But we're getting you in it as quickly as possible.
Exactly.
We got our quartz countertop here, our nice. I can't tell if this is oil or bronze or black. Can you, Jared?
Man, it looks pretty black in this instance. Usually I'd say it's the old red bronze, but.
Okay, well, you got those pools there. You got this nice tile here. Then it's all tile here. You got these quartz little shelvings in the corner here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's really nice. All right, and then obviously we got a foyer area here coming on down. But before we get on to the main area, we got another big coat closet right here.
Massive coat closet.
Massive. Like Jared's already pointing to, he likes to get ahead of me and distract me. We got our nice detail on the ceiling up top.
Hey, Charles, did you notice this? I know you did, I'm just pointing it out. You don't always see this.
The round corner. See, here he is jumping to conclusions. I ain't gotten there yet. Anyway, you got your round corners. This one has a fireplace right here in the corner area, gas log. You got your solid beam right here, brick to the top. This is all your living area. This is an engineered wood floor too, by the way, in the foyer living area. We've also seen this plan in this neighborhood where they took that fireplace and they centered it right there and did built-ins on either side. So in this neighborhood, there's only going to be 80 homes total, 40 in the first phase, 40 in the second phase. We got our nice quartz countertops. We got our accent color island here. I'm going to guess, Jared, that that's some kind of gray.
I'm going to call it like a slate
color.
That's what I would call it.
We got our drawer microwave.
How about that range?
This 6 burner. We're starting to see this brand a lot more all of a sudden. It's weird. We just started doing it in another builder's home, and then voila, start seeing it show up in others. We got our vent hood here. We got our nice custom cabinetry here, and Jared's backing up into this dining space right here that has this nice window looking into the backyard. And remember I said the front yard is not that big. The backyard will deceive you because it's actually not a bad size at all. And we'll go ahead, let's just go ahead and look at it now.
Yes, might as well. We're here.
So you got a nice covered patio here.
This is nice.
Got that nice detail.
I don't see the slant like that a lot. Usually it's just flat.
Yeah, you got the slant, and then you got that cool look out on the back here, Jared, like you did on the front with the detail there.
Let me get out here so I can see it. Try to keep my Air Maxes white. It's been raining.
It did rain.
There's sign.
So, but look at this backyard.
Oh, yeah, I do like that.
Look at this backyard. So there's your stake there. It goes all the way over to the other stake. So the backyard's actually bigger than some of our other neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I can safely say you're not going to have anybody right here. The closest neighbor you got is the one that's already back there.
This right there.
So
Yep.
That's nice.
So this is the back. As you can tell, mostly all brick, except for in the front where they got the detail to give it a nice look on the front. So remember I said the front yard low maintenance. Then you got the backyard where there's going to be a little more maintenance because of bigger backyard.
And we didn't really talk about this, but man, that is a big island.
That's a huge island.
I bet Charles won't even.
This house is less than 2,000 square feet, and you have that big island. Got a nice huge pantry. You even have a little area where you can put something here, a little desk space, another built-in or a piece of furniture. We've got our entry here. We'll just open this up. So you got a 2-car garage, you got a storage area right there, and then plenty of room for 2 cars in here. We're gonna go back in here.
Add a pull down there.
Now, Jared, we're gonna do this. You got your hanging rods here, you got your washer and dryer, you got plenty of counters,
and just
cabinet space.
Couldn't see it. They got
come back this
stuff
way.
there.
So
you see
doing
you
your
step
laundry,
over it, but you couldn't see what you were stepping over.
laundry right here, cabinets, so plenty of cabinets there. And then, I didn't notice this at first. They got an even little storage closet right here.
Check that out.
Yeah. All right, you go that way, I'll go this way.
Where is he going? Are you telling me?
Yes.
I didn't even realize that before we got in here.
So coming off that hall, you got your primary here, you got your tray ceiling, 2 windows looking in the back. You got the double doors, but we can't mess with them because of the thresholds. You still have your engineered wood floor in the primary, unlike the guest bedrooms where you have carpet. You got your ceramic tile flooring. You got your quartz countertops. All these mirrors. Look at all these mirrors here. There. And then, I'm going to call it.
Wait, this is
well,
your show, Charles.
Well, and Jared forgot to turn on this light. So obviously, to me, this is plenty of room. Plenty of room.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty wide in there, Charles. I'm going to let you say you got that. And you do have your, how about your get ready with me space right there?
He likes to call it get ready with me. I call it knee space right there. And then you got another closet here. Another little linen closet like in the laundry. See it?
So it's so often that they don't include enough storage in bathrooms, so it's nice to see that you got
I'm
it.
going to point this out. Here it's like a normal, right? But here you can see that they gave it a little more detail, and then here as well. So I really do like that. You got your soaking tub there. I'm not going to get in it.
It's not short king approved?
It's deep, but for you, I think it's going to be a little short.
Probably gonna be a little short for the big boy approval already.
And then got your shower here. This is perfect for me. I was thinking do this real easy.
Man, he could do even more
Real
than
easy.
that.
I could do this. Oh yeah. Get my soap, my shampoo.
I'll let him use
I
it.
even can sit on this little bench over here, Jared. I like
See that? See that there?
Get over there and check that out.
Yeah, I'll let you use it.
I do like the flooring. I do like it when it's like this because it seems more open. Obviously, you got your frosted glass there for privacy, and you even have that chandelier right there.
Yeah, I just noticed this too. You know, mentioned the slant that you get in the roof on the back.
You got it right here
Okay,
too.
you got it here too. That's
So it's
different.
just some little cool details that we don't normally see. Then, of course, it walks into your closet with plenty of hanging space, and you got your nice chest drawers here for storage. And then we're right back into this laundry room.
How about that? That is my favorite.
See, they even did the detail here on the end to give it, and then right there, see all that trim right there? Nice detail. But this is house number 1, and then we're fixing to go to house number 2 that's, we don't see a lot here. It's a 2-story.
That's right, Charles.
So we're gonna let Jared run that tour.
It's my turn.
But first, let me give you a little quick information about Collier Crossing. And Charles already told you there is going to be an HOA, and it's going to be $400 per year. And that includes the maintenance up front and a green space they're going to have across from these houses. Now, they could later put a pool there. That's not included in that right now. So if you vote as a neighborhood to put in a pool later, that $400 is probably going to go up. Let me tell you a little bit about where we are. And we are right here on the south side of downtown Brandon. You see, downtown Brandon is up here. You got all the restaurants, Gin Bena's, Burgers and Blues, the Cleaners Pizzas, and you come right down College Street, right here to this kind of blank area. If I switch over to the satellite, you can see that is where they are building that neighborhood. But it's right here next to, right before you get to Highway 18, you got Brandon High School right down there, so it's very easy to get there. Very easy to get downtown, very easy to get to the interstate and Highway 80. If I scroll on out here, this is where you are, if you're not familiar with Brandon, where you are in the area as a whole. This over here is Rankin County, so you got Pearl and Flowood and the airport all right there as well. Now, lastly, talking about schools, you've got an A-rated elementary school, A-rated middle school, and an A- rated high school. So that's what you got here in Collier Crossing. Now let's get out to house number 2.
And Charles didn't know I was competitive when he agreed to do this. So y'all make sure y'all are still voting down there on which tour you like the best. But both of these houses are going to be things that I haven't seen stuff like this, not recently in new construction here, especially not like this one here. So we actually got the 2-story here with the front load garage. Come on up, Charles. Now, similar here in the yard, we got this very nice landscaping. Got this pine straw here. You like pine straw or mulch? They say the pine straw is actually better. All the builders use pine straw. You know, the mulch, they say it'll attract
attracts
insects and things.
We do have termites here.
You know, I like the pine straw, but it does take a little upkeep. All right, Co. Here, you got some nice siding here coming around, and I'd say the other one had a little more of a grand front porch, but this one is still tall. You got it's still pretty solid, even though it's not a solid beam. But let's get on inside here.
I do like the color of the door, Jared.
8-foot door. Now, one thing here, I do like that color too. That is nice. What do you notice right off the bat here? A little different than the last house we were in.
The floors.
Floors, and not only do you see it, you smell it.
You do smell
It
it.
smells good. You smell that wood. So you actually have the real wood floors in here coming right into your dining room. This one actually, so you got one, two bedrooms down, 2 up in this one. So dining room right there. Spin back around. I wanted to talk about this, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Check out this board and batten.
Jared got ahead of himself. I was going to give him a good shot, and he kept just walking.
All right, so here in the other house, if you remember, that was another bedroom. Here, it's a bathroom. Take a look at that. And then come on in here.
There's a closet right there that goes underneath the staircase.
So I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time talking about this because this is very similar to what you just saw as far as the downstairs when it comes to this bedroom. But come on around here. So we do have some big differences to talk about. Obviously that was a big difference. You still have the rounded corners. You got these nice arches up here. Check this room out. Come on in here, Charles. So you got that ceiling going all the way up. How high do you think that is?
It's basically a
20 feet high?
half vaulted ceiling right there.
So it just feels huge in here. You still have the corner fireplace. Y'all can let us know. I think I would like it there. In my house, it's like that. You have the corner fireplace. I know some people like it flat on that wall. But how about this island? It's just as big as the last one. I don't know if we pointed out, you get storage in these things too. On the front right
Jared's getting too fast. I'm trying to let y'all see this, and he's already talking about a door that I hadn't gotten to yet.
Charles has been having me do these speed tours on our other social media, so I got to slow down the pace maybe a little bit. But
Hey, Jared, you might want to open that door back up. I don't think they saw it because you
They
did
didn't see
it too
that?
fast.
you're that behind. Maybe we need to rate cameraman instead of who's leading the tour.
All right, that's a lot of storage there, like Jared said.
So you got your nice countertops, and don't you just love this? I hope we see more and more of these. Okay, I'm glad we're seeing them. Got this nice 4.0 gas range here, and you got your drawer microwave. You like that drawer microwave, Charles?
I do like it. And then you got a huge island again.
Go over there. Go over there. Look at this. This house won an award. It's an award-winning home. We should have mentioned that off the bat. But look at this. How tall am I, Charles?
I don't know, 6'2", 6'1".
6'2" on a good day, probably 6'1" today. But you see how big that island is. See, it's the kind of stuff I'm willing to do to win. I like to win. Okay, but you got some more counter space here. Now that other house, you had a bigger pantry. You still have a really nice sized pantry here though.
That's a closet pantry, Jared.
All right, Charles, you think we should go primary or outside first?
Let's go primary.
All right, outside first. Let's go this way. Here we go. So you still got maybe a little bit bigger.
This one's longer. The other one was deeper, but this one's definitely longer.
But
I mean, I'm still going back. There's the wall.
good sized backyard
You got a
here.
retaining wall to the right of you, Jared.
And I think I can say it with less security, but I still believe there's not anybody going to build anything right there behind you. So I think you got some nice wooded backdrop to your backyard here coming outside. All right, there we go. You like how I did that?
Oh yeah.
I'm just messing with him a little bit, but we will. Let's go ahead and go in here to the primary. Now, unlike last time, I can't go through the laundry room, which that is one of my favorite features. But this one's not set up like that. You do have this nice little area here, little hanging rods, some nice counter space there. Other than that, same tile. Great setup. And here is your primary. Man, I just love this wood. I love the smell of it. It's like overpowering as soon as you walk in.
It is a lot of.
It just feels good. It's because it's fresh. It'll die down over time, but it does smell good. I like it.
You don't get the ceilings in here like you did in the house I was in.
No, you don't. But I feel like, I think if you average it out, it's higher. Pretty high ceiling here. Nice little closet in there. Closet. Do we have? So here's the deal. The last time you had a door that opened in. This time we got one that opens out.
Which Jared prefers that.
Well, it just makes it a whole lot easier in the fact that this is so wide to call it a throne room, not just a water closet. Now I'm gonna agree with Charles. I can look at this right here and tell you lengthwise, it's a pretty deep tub. Actually, it's pretty deep, but we're not gonna jump in for a big boy approval rating there. I thought about it after the fact. Figured I probably should show this because of how deep it is. And while I still don't think I would quite give it a big boy approval rating, I could get most all the way under here just because how deep the tub is, so not bad.
But I was right, the knees are sticking up still.
All right, just a little. We will tell you that this shower, I think, is the same size as the one you looked at.
I close that door and let's see.
So I'll let you use my graphic in my song last time. I think that was well justified.
It just passed.
You guys.
It just passed.
Yes, it passed. Passed all day long. And then, of course, your primary closet. You got to come in here to get the full view because it comes on around this door. You got hanging rods over there, hanging rods here. You got your built-ins
right there,
because you know our Mississippi builders will give you these built-ins, and this is your mana block. Y'all know what that is? I'm not going to tell you this time. We tell you in every video. You can put in the comments down there if you know what that is. Let's keep going.
Yeah, that's right. We still got to go upstairs.
We do. Before we go, let's take a peek in here. Now this should be pretty similar to what we just saw. You don't have the storage right here, but you do have it. And it's right over there. So you got approximately about the same amount of storage space over there as you did. Just laid out a little differently in this house. You do have an attic pool here, so you could go up there to the attic, but like I said, we got it upstairs, so we're just gonna move on upstairs that way. Let's go. All right, check this out.
There he
Gotta
is.
back up a little bit, back up.
That's hot up here, Jared. You turn the heat on?
I forgot to turn the AC on.
Oh.
But you do have that wood floor still carried on up here, and high ceilings and pretty good size bedroom. I'd say it's the same size as the one downstairs. What do you think?
Oh, no.
About the same? Man,
I can't tell. This one looks a little smaller than the ones downstairs. The one downstairs. I think this next one's gonna be bigger.
Yeah, this one's a little bigger.
Yeah, this one's
That one
definitely.
down is pretty close to the one downstairs. So
The,
this one is
other
bigger.
one's bigger.
And this
I
one,
mean, this one's bigger.
you got 2 windows
Mm-hmm.
right here going out onto your.
You still got your recessed lighting.
Do have recessed lighting.
Here.
Your fan, got your crown molding.
Closet there.
We hadn't talked about it. You got the crown molding all the way through here.
And then you got a closet right here.
Get on around here.
Linen
You can
closet
see that
right
closet. And you got your bathroom. For
there.
your
Oh,
upstairs.
on the side. Hey, y'all.
Oh, he just wanted to get back in the video. That's what it is. Okay, y'all. So we got some details to discuss, don't you think?
Yeah, we do.
So well, let's get to it.
All right.
Now, like we told y'all at the beginning of the video, there are some crazy incentives, and to get them, you gotta reach out to us. There's a link down there. You can click that, or you can always call, text, email,
Or break out your megaphone.
whatever it takes. But let's get into this, Charles. We got 2 great houses here. Let's go back to the first one. You were there. What do we have?
So that one is a 4.2. It's 1,994 square feet, all for $389,900.
$389,900, under $400,000. And if you miss out on that one, they're building a very similar one. Same floor plan, different elevation on the front.
And it's flipped. The floor plan's flipped.
Yeah, around the corner. So you have it. If you like that layout, you get something very similar coming up in a few months. Right now, that one is available, and I'll tell you, time limited on those incentives, so don't wait. But that's what you got there.
Don't wait on those incentives.
I'm serious. They're really good. This one here, though, if you need a little more room, you like that real wood floor. I gotta say, you don't
I
see
like
it.
the engineered wood floor. I think Jarrett's liking this floor.
I usually like the engineered wood floor, but because I know there's pros and cons to both. But man, it is
I like the other house better in
a
my
little
opinion.
richness to the
I like
to the real wood.
I like
floors.
the color details on the other one better.
Yeah, well, y'all can let us know what you don't have to just vote on which one of us did the tour better. You can tell us which house you like better too. But getting back to the houses, this one we got a 4-bedroom,
3 bath.
3-bathroom because you got 2 down, 1 up on the bathrooms. What do we got here, Charles?
This one is 2,154 square feet, and it's priced at $4,059. I almost said 409. $4,059.
So we're just under 4 and just over 4. And I think probably the other stuff in the neighborhood's not going to
They're
stray
going to be
too far from that. I think there are going to be some that are going to be a little higher, but
Now, just like anything, though,
Right.
this is brand new neighborhood, so this is entry point pricing. They will ease up,
yeah, that
meaning
is the,
go up a little bit.
that's the other thing. If you get in a neighborhood early, usually you'll get to buy the cheapest in that neighborhood because they try to pump those prices up over time as they build. So good chance to get in early here. So don't miss out on that opportunity. Don't miss out on the incentives to get them. You got to get down there and reach out to us. However you got to do that. Now, if you like seeing these, you're kind of in that early stage or you're just wanting to see what's out there. We do this all the time. You got to subscribe so that you see these. We do them every weekend. But if you want to see the ones that we've already done, we've been in a lot of them. It's going to be on the playlist right there.
Talk to you soon.
Don't forget to vote.